Yes, 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 yes. Hello, hi. Nagagan here. Big up to all of you that have tuned in. You can, yeah, it's been a crazy week, isn't it, for an Arsenal fan? Given the fact that Liverpool have dropped points, Spurs have dropped points, and yeah, yeah, Man United lost the game, and it's been a very, very good yeah weekend for us, isn't it? And we stung out the win, and then yeah, I'm all happy for it.
Um,
So yeah, that's been the point. Yes, hello, 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 AJ Kichu.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, okay. I just felt like, oh, see what's going on. So it's just a quick
Sorry,
one.
sorry.
I just felt like I wanted to see what's going on. So is it
Sure,
just
sure,
a
man.
two of us at
Sure,
the
yeah.
moment?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. You can have your say. What's your thought on the game? Was it enjoyable? Was it heartbreaking? Was it
Okay, it was
like
stressful. It was very, very stressful.
all right, yes, yes. But this is what Arsenal brings you, isn't it? This is what Arsenal gives you. This is what Arsenal gives you the PR and all these blood pressures here and there, isn't it? Yeah,
It is indeed. But anyway, we at least had the 3 points at last.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Obviously.
what what do you have to say about Gyökeres or so?
Victor
I was,
Eucharist. Yeah,
yeah.
yes, yes. According to me, so far, I think, yes, we are a little bit annoyed at the same time. So many people are complaining about the Victor Eucharist here and there, but again, I will not go too much harsh on him at the moment. I will wait till December. Let him.
Okay.
I will judge him. I will judge him how he performs because at the moment he's been performing in a little bit kind of an average performance, to be honest. Yeah, but we have to wait and see, man, because we have to make the ball to him. All right, we have to create those chances and feed the ball to him. And so far, tonight against Newcastle, he had his chance to be honest. He spunked it
Mm.
out.
He did.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
then yeah, and then there was a couple of chances he should have buried it and then scored his goal. But it is what it is, man. And then the penalty was there. It was going in. I think it was very much unfair to us too. But yeah, we stunk out our ways. Isn't it? 85 minutes by Merino, and then yeah, Gabriel, and 96 minutes. So yeah, that's the thing. But again, Victor Yogurt, I have to hold my ground for a while because this is the player that I like. To be honest, given the fact that I used to criticize a lot, but yeah, I have to wait and see, man. Allow him to
I
get
think
settled with the squad, and then the play that he's gonna do around, and yeah, we have to wait and see because if we look into our starting matches so far, I think like we are playing with Noni Matueki, Saka, Trossard, Eze. It's a lot of combination going on at the moment. So yeah, we need to have that balance in that attack. So yeah, we have to wait and see after 5, 6 more
mhm.
games. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sir, and how would you rate Saka's performance tonight?
Saka's performance, man, I would go around like very much average to be honest. Not that
Uh-huh.
impressive, not that impressive, yeah. I mean, he's given the fact that he's coming back from injury, so yeah, obviously. But yeah, given the fact that he's our star boy, I think expectation. Oh my goodness.
That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, untiming, untiming. People are, using bombardment at the moment. But yeah, I mean, so far this season have been very much dreadful for me, man. I mean, Saka, he needs to up his level. Expectations are high, expectations are high. He needs to do more.
Mm-hmm. Uh, okay. So I don't know whether you're aware of tactical things as well or not, but we started off with like 4-2-3-1, right? And then Arteta had some changes. Like he took Saka out. So what do you think was the
Mhm.
formation like? Like what did he change, in your opinion?
You mean like how? You mean on the second
The
half, or mean?
substitution. Like how would you rate the substitution?
Oh my
Of course,
goodness,
we
what is
scored
going
only
on
after
in
the
this
substitution,
level?
but
Yeah, sorry, regarding the substitution.
yeah, like how do you look at it? Like what was Ardita trying to do with the substitution? Can you kindly explain the game for me once?
Just yeah, at the moment we're all fans, you have your own opinion, I have my own opinion, so I will just keep my
Mhm.
take on it. See, the problem
Sure,
with
sure.
I think it all goes down with injuries. Because we have to remember our Saka is coming back from injury. Because actually
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Neri to start the game. To be honest, like he's coming back from injury. Do not rush players from injuries. Because they are coming back from long-term injuries. Saka had his
Mm-hmm.
surgery.
Mhm.
slowly into the squad. So we could see, Saka limping a little bit. He's limping, and then he's slow to his fitness. You can see him a little bit getting a bit slower, and then I think he was subbed off because of his injury. I won't say
Mhm.
that his injury moment, but taking that precaution to sub him
Mhm.
off, giving him that rest. We don't have to run him down. We don't have to play him 80 minutes, 90 minutes. It will kill the players if we do that. And then trust me when I tell you, we have to manage our squad well from now on. Remember, Timber is also coming back from injury, isn't it? So we have to
Yeah,
assess him
yeah.
well too.
Mhm.
Saliba, Gabriel, that's it. Players coming from injuries, even Odegaard. Make sure
Mhm.
you rest the squad, make sure you rotate, and make sure you're rotating in such a way that it doesn't affect the game. We have the
Mhm.
squad to do it at the moment, but
Mhm.
it all depends upon the manager.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I
Okay,
think
so he brought in Martinelli and Merino, right? I think.
yes, yes,
So
yes, yes, Martin Merino, yes.
what do you think the game happened? Like all of us, we were struggling to score, and then of course Newcastle also made some changes, but we were struggling to score, and then all of a sudden we scored two. So what really happened?
I mean, it all comes down to the way we play, isn't it? I mean, obviously, during this game, I think we did play it well, to be honest. It's like we were not that
Mhm.
stinging out. It was kind of frustrating because, look, the moment we conceded the goal, we all knew, what Newcastle is going to do. Newcastle is going to park the pass. And they
Yes.
were doing that very much. I don't, that's their tactics, isn't it? That's their
Mhm.
tactics. They will
Mhm.
park the pass. They will park the pass. They will try to suffocate us. That was the plan. And then the substitution were kind of made. To be honest, I mean, the first half was we started with a little bit kind of electrifying, movement. AZ was flying. To be honest, because
Mhm.
the moment he was getting on the ball, his motive was to shoot. He had like 3 or 4 shots.
Mhm.
That Trossard was kind of an average, to be honest, not that to our expectation, because there are some moments that it's literally he annoys me a lot. Those lazy passes, and then be more aggressive on the ball, and then, yeah, that was the annoying part, and then yeah, even the substitution. I mean, Zubimendi had a quite average game to be honest because he was getting bullied physically. I think that is the issue with Zubimendi because he needs to get used to the aggressive and then this power and pace of Premier League, isn't it? That's
Mhm.
technically Zubimendi is a good player. We all know about his capabilities. He's been a
Mhm.
controller, set up to play. And yeah, Rice had an okay game. Even the substitution was kind of bad to be honest. Like I was looking at the matches. I think we brought in Saliba, and it was a fair goal to be honest.
Mhm.
I think Mosquera had an okay game, but the corner that he did, it was a stupid corner that we considered. To be honest, why are you
It
kicking the
is. It
ball too
is.
far?
Mhm.
Yeah, and then we considered that, and then yeah, it was okay. The Muscler had been quite
Mhm.
okay to join us, and yeah, Saliba was there. And if you look to the substitution that we made, okay, we put in Martinelli for Saka. Okay, fine, I get it, all right, because there's no
Mhm.
Mandoni Madu. And if you look to the bench, we don't have Eden Manieri. So if
Mhm.
we are putting Martinelli on the left, okay, I was fine. Oh, I wanted Trossard to go out, but
Mhm.
again, what did I do? I did put in Merino. Okay, fine. He didn't have a single game, but that
Mhm.
substitution was kind of a confusing for me. You took out Calafori rightfully. He was
Yes.
a little bit off guard moment. Then he was on yellow card. You remember, he's also another injury prone player. So I was like, what are you doing, Arteta? Like
Mhm.
why are we subbing up a left back for a midfielder? Okay, and so who is gonna play left back? The span of that 15 minutes till
Yeah,
the end.
I think there was
You
a
were
yeah, I
playing
think there
that.
was
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but I think there was a moment where you were confused, like which of them is going to be on the left back. I think there was a moment, right? Like the two the two players were so confused.
Yeah, I mean like Saliba and Saliba. Okay, like it was like a picture. We were playing like a picture, like Timber, Saliba, and Gabriel. If you look to the matches, and then like I was thinking, okay, if we expose to the left, and then the Newcastle winger,
Mm-hmm.
they go on all guns placing on the right side. Who is gonna defend on the left? At times they were coming to the attack, and then like it was all over the pitch, isn't it? AZ was there, okay, fine. So we made the
I know.
rise. It,
Uh-huh.
it, it was confusing, and then the front was quite
Yes.
okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Unbelievable, man. And then, yeah, the substitution that we did, I think it was the right call for bringing in Odegaard. Odegaard I think what he did was he took out Whom did he took out, man? I think he took out Zubimendi for Odegaard. Okay, so I was like, all right, again, who is playing left back? Trossard is still there on the bench. It was like Odegaard playing with the six, and then on the after we scored a goal, maybe he brought in the Skelly, and then things
Yeah,
went
he
by
did.
here. Yeah. I
Uh-huh.
mean, Arteta, man, at times he does these stupid tactics. I mean, I get it in a way because we are chasing the game and then we want to win the game, yes. But if we lose the ball and we get and then they take us, we're gonna concede a goal. See, that's the scenario here. But
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm,
everything worked out for the best. And Merino had a header. I mean, ball keeping from Pope. To be honest, he didn't move because
mm-hmm.
remember Pope was saving those shots like hell, 4 or 5 shots.
I
It's
know.
like.
Mm-hmm,
And then yeah, on the 90 plus minute, I think it all comes down from Odegaard connecting the pass to Skelly. It was a good pass. I thought that Skelly
mm-hmm.
was
It
coming for
is.
the head, but I think, yeah, he decided to find Martinelli. But yeah, I think it blocked, and then yeah, I think it was a corner. I think it was a second corner that Odegaard capitalized it, and Gabriel
Mm-hmm,
as usual, he converted the
mm-hmm,
chances. Gabriel
mm-hmm.
was like from villain to hero. To be honest, that first goal that we considered.
Yeah, it was his fault.
What are you doing? He made it up, man. Yeah, I mean that guy is Voldemort is a 6'6" guy. Gabriel is 6'2", but he can. Come on, what are you doing? But yeah, he
Uh-huh.
he he, he made his
He just bent
mistake
down,
and then
give him an
yeah,
open
yeah, yeah.
space to score the goal.
Yep, you have been forgiven. You have been
Uh-huh.
forgiven. Yeah, big up AFC. Big up, big up. Royce looked so much better when he went in the sixth row. It happens. It happens because you remember when we stopped off the Subimendi and all the players and Skele came on. Rice was playing the six. I mean, he does well for me, but I think Rice. I don't know, man. This is the strange scenario for me for Declan Rice. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but for me, I see Declan Rice. I know many will come for my head for my statement here. I think for me, Rice is like a jack of all trade but master of none. I'm very, very sorry, but he can play six, he can play center back, he can play CM, but he's like he does well, he's consistent, but he don't have that final ingredients on him because he does
I
well on
agree.
six.
Mhm,
He does play well on six. Yes, I can't deny that. But it's a lone six. What he does, given the fact that he had the legs to run, he's physical, he got that stamina. I think that's what it edges over other midfielder, and then he's good at defending. I mean, I could give credit to Declan Rice, man marking, decision making, and then the way he tackles. But the way he progressed the ball at times, is very frustrating because
mhm,
we can see Rice game, isn't it? The way he holds the ball and he sprint. I mean, like he can
mhm,
sprint 50, 100 meters and then like, okay, fine, shoot. But at times he will, slow down the attack. Even on it's an eight, he lacks that clinical edge, that the lack of creativity. At times he holds the ball too much or decisive. Either if you're not creative enough as an offensive aid, if you're playing offensively, your motive right now is either you have to make the pass quickly or cross in or have a shot. I mean, he's still
mhm,
learning, but he needs to do it faster. 105 million pounds we paid for him, then the expectations are always higher, isn't it? Just my take
uh-huh.
on Tackle, by the way. I mean, he's been consistent so far. I'm not saying that he's bad, but just
I
my thought
think
on it. What's your thought?
his corners are awful for me. I personally get
Really?
frustrated whenever he shots the corners. But then I think he had a decent game tonight. That's how I feel. He had some
Yeah,
good
yeah, obviously.
passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually
Why,
quite
what
strong tonight.
okay. Newcastle bullied us in the second. It was like year 11 taking your lunch money of you. Yeah, obviously, man. I mean, they were going on physical, isn't it? The pressing that was doing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Timber has been a man of the match for me. Timber has been insane. Seriously, I'm telling you guys, Timber, what a player, man. The way he shows his composure, he's aggressive. I mean, if we look at Ben White's style of play, we can know that Ben White is consistent. He have that creative passing range, the crossing that he does. I mean, the overlapping runs that he does. But I think what Timber brings to that right back is a little bit more aggression to the team. Aggressive pace. I mean, he got the legs to compete with the other winger. Because the problem with me for Ben White, I think he can defend well, but against a tricky opponent or a fast runner, a quick feet. I mean, he does struggles against them. He gets beat 1v1, and then Timber is very much comfortable at defending 1v1. I mean,
Hmm.
out of 10, he will win 8 or 9 of the battle, and then he is
Hmm.
quick. And then instead of
Mhm.
doing more of that overlapping run, he does make that underlapping run. He just charging forward to go header. He does twins the thing. I think Ben White is more like a playmaking, fullback. Timber likes to go inside. He likes to cut inside. If you look into the game of Timber, I mean Timber was brilliant. The way he was pulling against, physically, going against Jolinden. I mean, it was impressive, man. It was very much impressive. I mean, it's a very, very good shout out for him. Yeah, Timber has been impressive. Very much impressive. Well, what's your thought on Timber, by the way?
Are you asking me? I don't know how this works, by the way. I just so is somebody else in the conversation as well, or how is it?
Like who?
Is it just the two of us conversing, or is somebody else about to answer?
No, 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 just two of us at the moment. If somebody's gonna enter, then they will pop up on the chat. I can see if they're
Oh,
entered.
okay, okay.
If they
Okay.
join in, then yeah, I could welcome them on the stage. That's it.
All right, all right. And then this is like your first time. I'm sorry. Let me just ask you: is this like your first time, or do you stream every game?
You mean on this platform here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm actually coming
I used
across
to
this for the
do.
first
I've been doing this live streaming since last year. I decided to do it last year.
time.
And I mean, in enough. I'm trying to do a little bit more consistent this season. Yeah, I used to upload shorts and yeah, some a couple of videos here and there. But I decided to, yeah, let me level up my game. It will help me improve my way of speaking here and there. Help me communicate with members. I'm trying to do some collaboration here and there. I did my collaboration here on my stream, like
Mm-hmm.
two times with some other content creators. There are some content creators that I know that they want to do it, but just like it's a time constraining for me. The
Mm-hmm.
people back in UK were like 5 hours apart, isn't it? Then when they're
Mm-hmm.
free, we're not. Like we are nighttime here. It's 12 past 15 at the moment, but back in UK it's like 7:30, isn't it? 7:30
Mm-hmm.
p.m. That's
Mm-hmm.
the timing at the moment. It's in and out. So yeah, I'm trying to do this
Mm-hmm.
collaboration here and there. Yeah, I will try to do some collaboration. Yeah, that's for sure.
Mm.
Collaboration will be there. And then
Okay,
yeah,
so
for the past couple of 5 streams, 6 streams, one of my friend in England used to be a regular member here, but he is a little bit busy at the moment, so he didn't join. Yeah, all the way from
mhm.
England. So yeah, that's
Okay, so
it.
you just stream it here, or do you have some other platforms as well where you do your content, like such as YouTube or Instagram, or do you have any other platforms?
I have two platform here, right? I have this Instagram, sorry, not Instagram, this YouTube and Nagagunner, and then yeah, I have Nagagunner TV. All right, the links is there on the description below.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Nagagunner TV is on my Instagram, and then I do reels there, right? I do some reels. See, I'm doing it for my own pleasure, isn't it? No, we have our own, as a fan, we have our own fandom, and then decided to
Mm-hmm.
fill up my time doing this stream here and there. So yeah, a long
So
way
how
to
long
go.
have you
Long way to go.
how
Yes.
long how long have you been an Arsenal fan?
Arsenal fan, if we take into the consideration, and then I will go around like I think it was since, I mean officially, right? Officially, it was 2012. I became a Gunner officially, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's been 13 years. Yeah, it's been 13 years since I've been Arsenal fan. I think I started to look more into football past 2010. All right. I knew
Mm-hmm.
about football around 8 and 9, but I was too young. I was class 4 and 5, fourth and fifth standard, and then in 2010, I was on my sixth standard, and yeah, I got used to the Indonesian football. My dad was a Netherlands fan in Indonesian football, and I got
Mm-hmm.
more into the Netherlands squad. I mean, back in 2010, we were talking about a tough, a very well balanced Netherlands squad, isn't it? We have the like of
Mm-hmm.
Robin van Persie, we have
Arena Robben,
Hundeland,
yeah.
Robin van Persie, we've got like of Snyder. I mean, it was a very, very good squad, and then I fall in love with the way Robin van Persie played, and then yeah, I did some research and kind of a study, on Premier League. So many teams
Mm-hmm.
were there, and I fall in love with the way Arsene Wenger played, with the way Wenger was playing those balls, those passing game, those
Mm-hmm.
uh, those beautiful game that he used to
Mm-hmm.
play. I fall in love with it, and then yeah, I fall in love with Netherlands football. Van
Mm-hmm.
Persie was there, so yeah, I decided to support Arsenal officially in 2012. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
2012, it broke my heart. Yeah, Robin van Persie joined Manchester United, isn't it? So yeah,
You do
It's
that.
been a hard one as an Arsenal fan, man. Yeah, always getting
It
bullied
is.
at
It is.
school,
It is
college.
frustrating actually.
Not easy. Not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy.
The way they bottle things up.
Unbelievable, man. Yeah.
So
And
yeah, this year I was told that you're going to win for sure. That's why I rejoined the Arsenal squad again.
so you rejoined the Arsenal squad again because we were trying to
Yeah,
win
my
some.
friends were like, uh, I mean, it was okay. Maybe because of the work schedules and all, we don't really have the time. But uh, it was so frustrating. So 2006, like I departed with Arsenal with Arsene Wenger leaving the club, and then I thought like, okay, the last time I left was Arteta taking charge. And then I stopped paying attention to it. But then my friends, my all Arsenal fans, they were like, "This year we're good. This season we're definitely going to win. So you have to start watching." So I started watching it. I think this is like only my third game this season actually. I saw the
Uh,
match with Liverpool. I saw the match with Manchester City, and then we played in Championship League as well, right? Against that.
yeah, yeah,
What was
Lily
that?
Bilbao. We played against Bilbao,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So Premier League third game, and then this one. But then I find Saka very good. I mean, Saka is my kind of player. And then Easy is also another player to look out for.
Yeah, obviously, man. AZ is a player
Madueke,
that we have to look for. Yeah.
what what's your opinion about Madueke? Madueke? I don't know how it's pronounced, but Madueke is it?
Matueke, yeah, I don't know, man. Its pronunciation is very, very different, you know. Those yeah, I
Yeah.
will
How do you
always
find
follow
it?
what Matueke. See, I mean, see, this is a country. This is a situation where I find it a little bit odd and a very, very odd situation for me. That's my thought on
Mm-hmm.
it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's like this. First thing, the way I was fuming with us signing Matueke was not because of him as a player, because we are
Mm-hmm.
signing another player from Chelsea. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
this is not the first time that we are doing, isn't it? We always like
Mm-hmm.
to buy leftover foods from Chelsea.
Yes. Yeah.
We like we are.
We are known for that.
It's like we're going to the market to do a dumping ground. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of collecting those trash, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? That's an example,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of not
Uh-huh.
taking that trash is on a free, instead of not
Mm-hmm.
paying even a single penny on it, it's like
Mm.
we are paying premium rate quality, premium rate money, premium money for that garbage. It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
I take an
Mm-hmm.
example. Like it's like Chelsea don't want this player. They need the money to balance their financial mess at the moment. Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
No, we are the older brother. Okay, fine. We will clean up your mess, right? We will buy your player. Boom. And how much we are paying? How much we are pay? How much we paid for him? 48 million pounds. Like, come on, man. 48 million pounds. 48 million pounds.
Uh-huh.
Expectations are only going to be higher from it. Expectations are only going to be higher from it. The moment we are
Uh-huh.
paying that money, expectations are going to be high. Matueke must
Yes.
hit ground running. I mean, he have done well so far, but again, he needs to be more decisive. See, I don't mind into this. I don't get into this assist, alright? Because assist, anyone can get assist. You might just give a simple pass to your teammate. Your teammate might score
Mm-hmm.
from 30 yards, and then boom, that's your assist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are
Mm-hmm.
people assist, in between the line and then crossing here and there. But I prefer goals. I'm that kind of a guy. The Matueke, the decision making needs to be, up there. He needs to add numbers at the end of the day because 14 million
Mm-hmm.
pounds, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that we have paid. So he needs
Mm-hmm.
to hit a goal. Because I've already talked with brother Richard back in other stream.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about him about the squad here and there about Matueke. Like Matueke, in order for him to prove me wrong, right? To prove me
Mm-hmm.
wrong, he must
Mm-hmm.
score 10 goals in the league. Not 10 goals all competition, 10 goals in the league. Because we have paid the money for him. We have paid the money for him. And guess
Mm-hmm.
what? He's earning more than what he was earning at Chelsea. At Chelsea, he was
Mm-hmm.
earning what? Under 50K per week. At Arsenal
Mm-hmm.
Football Club, he's earning 100K per week. We're paying him a lot of money. We paid a lot of money to buy him from Chelsea. All right. So yeah, he needs to score goals. He needs
Mm-hmm.
to score goals. You know what I'm saying? He needs to
I
score
understand.
goals.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I
10
think
goals, 10 goals. Yeah.
the last two matches that I saw him play, I noticed that he's a fast runner. He triples well, but then giving that pass to that right person, somehow I feel like he gets nervous or so. So he messes up at the end, inside the D box. He always messes it up. That's what I've noticed. Otherwise, he's like very good on the flank as a tripler and then as a runner. That's how I how I looked at him.
Yeah, actually, exactly. Yeah, pick up Morgan, man. Yeah, big 3 points. Yes, obviously, man, we stinked out the win, and yeah, we enjoyed the win, man. Yes, shout out to Gabriel as usual, scoring us important goals when needed. Yeah, shout out to all of you. Yeah, obviously, man, you were talking about Matueke, isn't it? Yeah, Matueke for me is a runner actually. He can sprint, he's fast, he got that acceleration on him, but his decision making needs to be sharp. When you're supposed to pass, you don't need to, cut yourself and then hold up and move around and dance around like 4 or 5 times. With the ball, you either go inside and or make a cross or give a pass or try to cut in and have a shot. That's it. You don't need to dance around. This has
Mm-hmm,
been a problem with Arsenal Football Club for the past so many years. We just hold the
mm-hmm,
ball and we dance around, isn't it? We dance around.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like, like,
Indeed,
like,
indeed.
like the way Odegaard used to do. Hold the ball, like we expect him to shoot, but he will not shoot, isn't it? He will
Mm-hmm.
turn back, he will side pass, back pass, side pass, or he will dance. He will
I
rotate,
know.
rotate around, and then boom. See, that's
Uh-huh.
the
I've
that's the
noticed that.
problem. That's what I want from Odegaard to do it. Have a shot. Either you pass or have a shot. That's what AZ does. Look at the AZ the way he's doing tonight.
Ah, he's
He came
amazing.
on.
Yeah, I like him. I
Yeah,
think he
he's
suits the
attacking.
number 10 role. He fits
Yeah,
as
yeah,
a
because
number
he's a
10. That's how I
central
think.
player. He's a central player. That's what I've been talking to my friends. People are talking about left wing here and there. Yes, start of his career, he started midfield. He was playing on a wing. Queens Park Ranger. When he joined the Crystal Palace, he was playing right wing and shifted to the
Mm-hmm,
left. Fine, I get
mm-hmm,
that point. But he's
mm-hmm,
not a touchline hitter. If he is playing on the wing, either you have to
mm-hmm,
play him as an inside forward, cutting inside.
mm-hmm,
But the best formation for him is to play as 10. Play him
mm-hmm.
centrally and let him
Yes.
dance. Let him have his moment. He
He
can dance
creates the most.
around.
Yeah. He's a playmaker. I think that's what I see in him. He's a playmaker.
He's a playmaker as well as he's hungry for balls. I mean, he's the type of player that he will create chances, and if there's
Mm-hmm,
space in that, he will shoot. He's the player
mm-hmm,
that he will bring havoc to the team. He
mm-hmm,
brings destruction to the team. That's the type of player is centrally. Play him centrally, he can bring damages. He can dance around the field in the
mm-hmm,
midfield.
mm-hmm,
That's the point here, isn't it? And then Odegaard, we can see a different type of play. He can make the play. He can dictate the play in the final third if needed.
mm-hmm,
He used to do that, but again, Odegaard needs to risk. Odegaard needs to take a gamble. He needs to take those gamble and then move around. Or if you don't want to have a pass, have a shot. Have a
mm-hmm,
shot. And then you don't
mm-hmm,
need to have extra touch to have a shot. First time touch, have a shot. Use more of your weak foot. It doesn't mean that
mm-hmm,
you have to always rely on your strong left foot to have a shot, isn't it? Having
mm-hmm,
a shot with your weak foot too. That's what I want
mm-hmm,
from this attacking midfielder. And then we've got the
mm-hmm,
likes of Dalton coming on. We've got the likes of Wanyeri coming on. So the future is there, the potential, the talent is there. But see, the problem for me is Arteta needs to loosen up that attack. Give that attack a little bit more freedom. The
mm-hmm,
system of football is killing our attack, man. That's it. We have
mm-hmm,
to, give those players freedom. Okay, well, I will not bind him too much into the system. Obviously, you can follow the system here and there. You can run around. You can follow the plot. But again, on the offensive transition, okay, use your own style. Use your own style of play. Give them freedom. Give them
mm-hmm,
freedom. I
mm-hmm.
mean, the way Arteta sets up the team, man, that's very annoying. Like in the first half, if you look into it, Trossard was dropping deep. Trossard
I
was dropping deep.
know. Yeah.
Like what are you doing, isn't
I
it?
thought
You
we
are
were
a
going to
winger.
dominate the game. Dominate the
Uh-huh.
game. I thought we were dominating it.
You don't need to drop too deep, all right? Too deep. You're dropping deep. You're not 20 yards area on our box, and then you're back passing and then trying to set up the play. Why do we have right to Mendy? We have two CDMs. That's their job to do it. Drop deep and collect the ball and recycle it, isn't it? And then
Mm-hmm,
even the way Odegaards do it. Odegaard has been dropping deeper and deeper since last season. Like Odegaard, you don't need to work too much. When you're
mm-hmm,
defending, when you're defending with a group, you can do it. You can press. But again,
mm-hmm,
we are retaining the ball. We are on position. You don't need to drop too deep.
Mm-hmm.
He literally drops too deep. Same thing goes to Ethan Manieri. I mean, he's following Arteta's instructions, isn't it? Ethan Manieri
Mm-hmm.
dropping deep, so deep. He's collecting the ball from the deep, and then he's recycling the ball to Raya, to Gabriel or Mosquera or Saliba. So it's,
Mm-hmm.
I think Arteta, man, yeah, Arteta loved his CDMs, isn't it?
I think
Arteta
so.
loved his.
I mean, he's an attacker, so he loves attacking games. Raya is almost seen in the middle mid ground. So I think, speaking of which, I want to ask one last question about Martinelli. I see that he has been criticized a lot, Martinelli, but then surprisingly, instead of Eucharist scoring, it's Martinelli that saves the day. So it's Martinelli that scores, not Eucharist. So I am like already frustrated with Eucharist at this point, and I was so frustrated tonight when he missed that chance. That
Yeah,
so, what do you have to say about Martinelli?
it happens in football, isn't it? Yeah, given the fact that he needs to get used to the system first. This is what I've been telling from before. See, regarding this Martinelli thing, the previous 2 seasons, we can look into the game of Martinelli. He have been providing stingers. He have been playing stinger of games. Like he just misperformed, isn't it? So the best
Mm,
way for Martinelli to do it at the moment is he comes from the bench. And
mm,
if we look in the Martinelli style of play, he plays better when he comes on the bench. You know me. I
mm,
mean, you know what I'm saying? His level of
mm,
performance, he starts to perform well from the bench. Same goes to Trossard. As a starter,
mm,
it's very frustrating. It just frustrates me. But when he comes on the bench,
mm,
he's a different player. Peter on the
mhm,
right, Peter on the left, or it's a center forward.
mm,
It's same goes to Martinelli. All right, he started on the right or on the left. The
mhm,
moment he comes as a sub, he performs well. That's it.
mm,
So at the moment, he's more like a bench player. And on
mhm,
the second thing is, I think Arteta's system has been, holding Martinelli back. I don't know, some people will say that he's shit here, there, blah, blah, blah. But again, let me tell you guys, the moment he joins the team with Nagelsmann or Hansi Flick or even Luis Enrique, those attacking coach, just top coaches and managers, those
mm,
play or Jurgen Klopp, all right, or Ralph Ragnick, those guys will turn Martinelli into different player. That's
mhm,
already reason they play attacking football, isn't it? That
mhm,
fits a lot. I think Arteta's system has been so rigid that it just benefits some player. On the defensive side, it does benefit a lot because we set deep and then we have this transition here and there, especially for the six. It's just like if you look into Arteta's this defensive system, it's like a CDM finds a way to score goals. But why does the attacker fails to score goals under Arteta? That has been the issue. So Martinelli at the moment, it's more or less like a bench player for me.
mm,
Utilizing him as a bench player is like having a joker card. Like
mm,
if we have Saka and then we're starting AZ and it's Odegaard here and there, okay, fine. But if you look to the bench and then we have got Havertz, we've got if
mm,
Havertz is coming from injury, and then we have got Noni Madueke, we've got Martinelli on the bench. That's
mm,
squad depth right there. And you know what you're
mm,
gonna bring? Pace, speed. 60,
mm,
65 minutes, the opposition defense are tired, All right, boom. Your job is to run at your man, run, be more aggressive, and then boom, try to score goals or have an assist. And then the moment you set those players like Noni Madueke in 60, 65 minutes, that's a game-changing substitution because those players will run at defenders, tired
mm,
defenders,
mhm,
fresh legs, with all the pace, with all the
mhm,
speed and acceleration. So yeah, it's
mhm,
there. For me, I see them as more or less like a impactful player from the bench. I think from the bench
mm.
they will do well, but not as a starter. Not as a starter.
Okay, okay. I'm yet to learn about the squad. So, like I said, this is only my third game. So let me see how long I can follow. But yeah, very interesting insights. It's really nice to talk about football right after a game. I'm glad that you're doing this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just said that I'm not the big of the content at the moment. Yeah, I'm trying hard at the moment. At the moment, I
No,
have
it's
400.
okay. It starts small.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, slow
it's
and
like
steady
fans
wins.
coming together. It's a nice place for fans coming together and ranting. I don't know how many people are joining. Well, but
No,
it's
not
a
from
nice
our
looking
community.
fence as well.
Not from our community, by the way. I think you're the second, yeah, second one from our community. Last year, I think it was Brother in Jim that joined the stream last year. I think
Okay.
you're the second one. Yeah, you're the second one.
So no one's really interested in talking football. People just love
See,
watching them.
so this is the difference within the fan base here and there, right? People can chat on the text. People
Mm-hmm.
could talk personally if we are not offline. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some people that will chat, but they don't want to, express themselves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Visually. You don't even have to
Mm-hmm.
show your face. If you don't want to show your face, then you can do that. You can do the stuff that you're doing. Audio
Mm-hmm.
audio is on. You speak on it. You speak
Mm-hmm.
on it, and then you don't have to show your space. But again, it depends upon the people, isn't it? They can
Yeah, yeah.
type, they can chat on a text, but they don't speak. That's the reality
Mm-hmm.
here. So yeah. I mean, some of them were nervous here and there. I get the points. Even I was nervous from before. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
get
Mm-hmm.
used to it. Because at the end
Yeah,
of the
that's
day,
great.
remember that we're not Englishmen, we're not Americans, isn't it? Yeah, English is
Mm-hmm.
not our first language.
Indeed, indeed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, English is not our first language. So yeah, at times we stumble on those words here
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah,
That's our
yeah,
only way to communicate anyway. It's not like
yeah.
we have a
Yeah.
different language or so.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, we have our own local tribal dialects here and there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but we
English.
won't be able to connect it. Yeah. That's the problem.
That's the type of thing. And then we have got lots of tribes, lots of community coming around. And yeah, for me, I used to talk to my friend. If you want to come to the live stream and that you can do it. You don't have to. You don't have to mind with your accent. Yeah, be yourself. Be yourself.
Mm-hmm. Very true,
If
very
you can
true.
speak, you're able to write, you're able to read. That's good enough. And then if you're able to
Mm-hmm.
speak, that's good enough. You don't have to go with this British accent or this American accent because you're not one of them.
Indeed, indeed.
Be
Yeah, yeah.
yourself.
You speak what you're
Be yourself.
comfortable with, right? Mm-hmm. You have to speak with what you're comfortable with. I think
Yeah,
that's the
be
way to go.
yourself. Yeah. If you're speaking English and then I can understand your way of speaking, then it's fine. Okay, fine. Okay, you're good with it. Fine. Like no one is gonna judge us, isn't it? English is not our first language.
Exactly. And then I believe that this is like it's about your mentality as well. Like you come here to discuss football because you're fans, right?
Yeah, yeah,
We all want
very,
to
very.
discuss a beautiful game that we just witnessed after all the adrenaline rush that happened. So we just want to rant about it, right? Actually, I came here to listen. I thought there will be so many people, so I thought I'll listen.
No, I think it depends upon the timing. At times there used to be a lot of chat engagement here and there. At the highest that I have chat engagement was 30. That
Wow.
was the
Yeah.
best. Right? Yeah, I think I was speaking with our brother Richard from England.
Mhm.
At times it moved around, right? It moved around here and there.
Mhm, mhm.
Because,
Maybe
generally I
people
think
thought like maybe people thought like Newcastle is just a small team. So what? People are not as crazy as like playing against the Liverpool or say the Manchester United or so, right? I think that's the problem.
yeah, yeah, obviously, very true, man, very true. By the way, where are you from? Which district?
Ha 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 ha.
You know that?
What do you think?
You know, Mokro?
Yeah, probably. The name says it. The name gives it away, isn't it?
I would say it's AJ Kichu, isn't it? I could
Yeah. So,
literally know that it's one of our community, by the way. But I just wanted to know whether you're from Singapore
yeah, yeah. I
or.
am. I am from Bukchong, yeah. Hmm.
So you stay in Mokro?
Yes, currently, yeah. I am. I am. I do.
Okay,
Uh,
which village, by the way?
mm, do you know Chungja Yamsen?
Yes, obviously, man. Jung Limson, yeah.
Tia, no, 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 not Zhongli, but Chungtia
Oh,
Yamsen.
Chungja Yimson. All right, all right, okay. I get it. Yes, yes, yes.
Don't
All
tell
right,
me you're from our community as well. Don't tell me
I,
that we share the same community.
no. I'm not from Chungdemson. I'm not from Chungdemson. Yeah, I have neighbors from Chungdemson. Yeah, it's just close my
Oh,
neighbor over there.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. So where are based at? Where are you based at? You're based in Dimapur, Kohima. Where
Timabur,
are you based
Timabur,
at? Dimapur,
Timabur.
right?
Yeah.
Uh,
I was born in Timabur. Yes.
mm-hmm. And
Literally, I can
then
say.
can I get a name of yours as well, or you want to
You
keep
mean
it a
my
secret?
name?
Yeah, yeah.
My actual name is Longrimjan.
Okay, okay. So we are probably from the same community.
Yes, yes, we're from the same community. Difference is that we have our different clans, and then we're from different village. Yeah, that's it. That's the only
Mhm.
difference.
But then it's very interesting. It's very interesting and very nice to know that we have sports streamers that are coming up. I mean, we need to have more of this, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, we
And
need to have more. We need to have more. I think we Nagas have to grow more into the option. Some are there, some gamers at the moment. Yeah, okay, fine and good. I think it's like we are a little bit so much far behind from the rest of the. Forget about the world, right? Even within our country, we are so much far behind that. We tend to do one particular area. Like
Mhm.
there are a good number of bloggers. I cannot say no to it. I mean, you already know it. I know it. There are lots of
Yeah,
bloggers, isn't it? There are lots of
indeed.
bloggers, and yeah, there are lots of content about doing cooking or this and that. They don't have
I know,
to show up,
I know.
but they that creative video. Okay, fine. But there are hardly any reactor. I think there's Zoni Mong who used to do. I think shout out to him. There's some couple of reactor, but there are some good podcasters. Some of them. But we think
Mm-hmm.
we need to go more into it, man. Especially with on this sports criteria, be it football or NBA, be it on cricket, whatever it may be. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you have to step up. That's it. I think it all comes down to the confidence, right? You have the confidence. If you're able
Yes.
to speak into it up, then you can start your content here and there. So yeah, I mean it's not easy. We have to get with the YouTube algorithm here and there. That's
Mm-hmm.
a difficult part. The moment we grab with the algorithm and then we hit the ground running, and then we move with the flow, then it's all well and good. But it's not as easy as we think. That's the only problem here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only
Mm-hmm.
problem. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, this particular platform, are you somehow like connected to the YouTube as well?
Like, you mean what? Like, sorry?
This particular platform, right? Is it just a platform independent on its own, or is it like connected to other YouTube or stuff like that? From where do these comments came from? Like, I think there were like a couple of comments that popped out, right?
Yeah, yeah. The comments that are popping up is like I'm showing it on the stage. I'm typing it
Oh,
and I'm showing it on the stage. Because I'm
mm-hmm.
the I'm the I'm the, I'm the moderator, isn't it? I'm controlling
Mm-hmm.
my screen. Right? So yeah, I will do it. If I don't type, then the comments will not come
Okay,
on the
okay.
screen. Yes.
Mm-hmm. By the way, this is a new platform for me. I had absolutely no idea that a stream, something like this exists.
Yeah, I used to do, to be honest, every post match I try to do it. Yeah, I mean the timing is a little bit different, but I try to do it, and then yeah, usually on 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Our time, I try to do some stream here and there if there's some other news going around. So yeah, I try
Mm-hmm.
to I try to I try to do the stream, and then I try to communicate with people, even in our Arsenal Nagaland group or my other footballing group. I have so many footballing groups, three or four of them. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
try to link up with them that I'm doing some stream. You can take him, and if they want to join, they can join. That's it. That's
Mm-hmm.
why that's how. So yeah, I'm glad that even you decided to join this panel. By the way.
Yeah, I saw your link in the group, so I was like, let me try. I wanted to see what
Yeah,
was going on. So this
yes,
is a
yes.
fascinating experience, though.
Obviously,
Nice to
and
meet you
obviously, I
anyway.
mean, this is the thing about football and this content creator. The more you speak, the longer the time goes around. Or if there are
Mhm,
no visitors, I can go and stream myself. But the moment
mhm,
that I need the chat that needs the chat and the messages that needs to go around, the more
mhm,
comments, the longer the
mhm,
stream goes. Because I can read the people's opinion and I can have thoughts on the opinion here and there. It's all
mhm,
opinion based, isn't it? You don't have to agree with it. You have to go with the flow. None
mhm,
of us are right,
mhm.
isn't it? We have our own say, and then yeah,
Exactly,
what's
exactly.
here and there,
Yeah, at
yeah.
the end of the day, there's a team which Ardita is handling, and then the players will play. So it just all we can do is rant about it, discuss about it. But the thing
Yeah, yeah.
is, being a football fan, right? It's always nice to like talk about it after you saw your favorite games match, right? Favorite teams match. So sometimes, most of the time, I used to go to Twitter and rant and have the discussion with other people.
Yeah, yeah, please,
But then
yes,
usually not
yes.
vocally, right? Not in
Mhm.
conversation wise. So I wanted to see what was going on. I mean, in Twitter also they open up this live chat or so where people are expressing their opinion, but it's like it kind of gets noisy. But then
Mm-hmm.
I think this is much better, like much more organized. If more people are joining, then I can just mute my mic and then listen to people talk. But what I learned is that Nagas, we find it difficult to have conversations. We don't
Yeah, yeah, obviously, very,
communicate
very
much.
very true.
And then if somebody is like imposing an opinion, then people will think like, oh, so jananis na.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so
obviously, I
jananis.
got your
Yeah,
point.
exactly. It just we are all looking at the game, so we just have opinions, right? For instance, like I was so frustrated with Eucharist tonight. Like he missed three chances. One was a
Yes,
golden
I got
chance,
your
and I'm like,
point.
what the fuck? Just take them out. Okay, I'm sorry, I swear, but I'm like, just take him out of the
Yeah,
background,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I got your
And
point.
then
Yes, yes.
by the 60th, by the 60th minute, see, the 4-3-1 was not working, so I was so mad at Arteta, and I was just screaming in my room, like, why is Arteta not making substitution?
Yeah, yeah. See, I think the point about Eucharist not getting sub is it's bound to happen. You know, given the fact that we have signed him, yes, given the fact that
Mm,
he's on good wages, joining Arsenal Football Club, he have to
mm,
start, and the pressure is there. You know, it's about time he handles the pressure and how he delivers it, because the way that he has scored goals with us so far is one from penalty, all right. The
mm,
only goal that he scored was the pass that was made from AZ against Nottingham Forest, feeding him the ball. And then,
mm,
he's doing. See, that is Victor Eucharist, be it inside the box, be it within the mid range, or even outside the box. The moment there's
mm,
space, he will shoot. Feed him the ball. The moment there's a space that he's running around, the players need to take the gamble and then, give that through ball. Even if you're,
mm,
30 yards or 40 yards, if you can pass the ball, then ding the ball up, give it through
mm,
ball.
mm.
The players need to take this gamble, man, because some of the games so far up to date that we have to see, we can see Victor Eucharist is holding the ball and then he's making that run. He knows where to stay
Yeah,
on
but then he messes up in the end. Inside, like he never finishes. That's the problem. Like he just
See,
gets
the problem is,
stumbled
I think,
whenever
I
he's
think,
about
I
to
think
get in range.
he will score goals. Yeah, he will score goals, right? Even on his worst season, the quality that Victor Eucharist had, Victor Eucharist was score 10 goals at least on his worst season. Because
Uh huh.
remember,
Let's see.
he knows how to create his own goals. The Leeds game, the way he scored the goals, he
Mm,
created goal by himself. That is the caliber of the player I'm talking about. He
mm,
ran with the ball. Calafuri delivered the ball to him. All
mm,
he had to do was he ran past him. He cut inside from the left. He put it to defender and then scored. He did the same
mm,
thing against Fulham, but he hit the bar. The power shot
mm,
is there. At
mm,
times luck will favor them, but yeah, obviously he needs to step up more. He needs to step up
mm,
more.
mm.
Because
I think
goal
he
for
gets
goal.
nervous. That's how I feel. He gets nervous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Given the
I mean,
fact
I
that
was
this is
I
not
was thinking like Newcastle will be such an easy win compared to Manchester City, but then I realized that Newcastle was more threatening than Manchester City.
Newcastle are hard to beat. And then, my dear, remember we always struggled away from Newcastle, right? Away from home to Newcastle. Because the
mm,
Newcastle players are more physical. They have the
mm,
likes of
very much.
Ben Hur, Portman is there, and then they had their German defender Tau, who they signed
Mm,
from AC Milan for 45 million euros. These are
mm,
strong, powerful defenders, especially the
mm,
likes of Tau, pace to run, and then the
mm.
physicality, and
Yeah.
then given the fact that they have got a Woldy Matt who is 6 foot 60,
Yep.
physically they are very, very strong. Look at their midfield that is set up. Buduk
Mm,
Maric, Jolinton, and Tonali.
mm-hmm,
Pace, aggressive, physical. They can
mm,
run. They can run
mm-hmm. You
them. They
do.
press.
Oh my
They
god, the
press.
bounders were were terrifying.
Yeah. They press a
The
lot.
bounders
And
he
then,
made.
yes. And then the way they, Tonali plays, proper destroyer. Physical, he
Mm,
got the legs to run. The moment you give him space, he will pass the ball or he will shoot the ball. Look at Punuk Maric again. Bruno
mm,
Gomes, one of the key players for Newcastle United. Strong,
mm,
physical, aggressive, technically very good. He can
mm,
play with the press. Passing is good.
mm,
Give him person space. He's gonna shoot. That is the
mm,
quality of midfield. That Newcastle have. Newcastle midfield is strong. That midfield
mm,
is pulling the string for Newcastle United. So I think
mm,
Newcastle was bound to be hard, but we end up with a win. Because we deserved
mm,
the win, to be honest. I think we were coming closer and closer. Timber was coming in, taking front. He nearly
Mhm,
scored, with a header.
mhm,
I think Pope was on his form of his life. 4 or 5 saves that he did was not crazy, out of the world. But
mhm,
Portugal was the best, isn't it? Merino came back and then he scored against his former club at home, at their home
mhm,
ground. And yeah, I
mhm,
think, yeah, Gabriel with a header. It was an absolute cinema, but yeah, happy for it. Happy
mhm.
for it.
My Yeah, in a way, my heart goes out to the Newcastle fans as well. I mean, from 1 up to 2-1 is like it's a nightmare for all of us. Like any fans who is going through that, I feel sorry for them as well. But yeah, I thought like in the first 15 to 20 minutes, I thought we are surely going to dominate this game because we were so good. I mean, I've never seen an Arsenal play in synchronization like that for a very
Yeah,
long time.
I think Arteta decided to play a little more attacking. To be honest, I think see the past a couple of matches, see the way he used to play with Merino in that midfield was dreadful, isn't it? We
Mm-hmm.
just starting Merino, Rice, and then Zubimendi together is a crime in this modern football. It's a big
Uh-huh.
crime. I'm telling you, man. This is a big crime. And then Merino, see, similar to Noni Matueke, Trossard, and Martinelli, Merino is more or less like a sub player. Bring him on the
Mm,
bench and try to do
mm,
something. He will clutch out the win like he have done it against Newcastle, right, tonight. He clutched out
mhm,
with a goal. But as a
mhm,
starter, nah, nada. He's not a starter's material. He's not that kind of a player that you will try to do something with it. No,
mhm, mhm,
we should not get carried away with that. Merino is
mhm,
more or less like a bench player. Like for
mm,
instance, like now we are 3-0 up, alright? Take an example that we're 3-0 up or 4-0 up, and then it's like,
mhm,
65 minutes, 68, 70 minutes, between 65 to 70 minutes, and then yeah, okay, fine. We have games coming up. We have EFL Cup or the European matches coming up. We need to raise our player. Fine.
mhm,
Within, boom. You go to the field. You play like a box crusher. Crush midfield. You run around, press, try to defend, and then try to hold on to the game. This is the
mhm,
scenario where we could use Mikel Merino
mhm,
in 3-0, 4-0. We are totally, controlling the game. Okay, Merino can go there. He can run around.
mhm,
This is that type of like a spot player. That's that's just Mikel Merino for you.
mhm,
It's not the type of player that you will start and then he will bring this magic. No,
mhm, mhm,
absolutely no. Yeah. Given the fact that again we paid 30 million pounds for him, we have paid a lot of money for him for a 1 year left on his contract. See, this has been the business of what Edo have done. So
mhm,
thank you for the
mhm.
goal, but again, you're not gonna start any game. You should never start a game. You should never no play as a starter for football. But again, like well, we're only fans, right? We're only here to have our own
Yeah,
opinions
and
and
then Arteta is not
right.
someone who falls under pressure.
Oh my goodness. Because he's getting paid, isn't it? Yeah. He's one of the highest paid manager in the world. Literally behind
Mhm,
Thiago Simeone and Pep Guardiola, isn't it? He's on what
mhm.
350K per week. The club
I'm
have paid
not
the
sure
money
about
for
the
him.
money. Yeah, I'm not sure about the money thing, but it's for sure. Like Arsenal hates changing their manager. That's for sure. I mean, Arsene Wenger stayed for 18 years, and then we were also frustrated when Arsene Wenger was about to leave. Right? Do you remember? I mean, he signed Ozil. That was he signed Mr. Ozil, and then that was the highlight. And then he has to left the next year, right? So after that, now you have Arteta. But see, I think Arsenal also looks at this point, perhaps. Yeah, we did not win any trophy, but we were always in the top four,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
we were on top
We
four, we were on
always
top four.
somehow
But
we are
remember,
consistent in a way. We are never close to relegation. That's the good point.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But remember on the season 2015, right? The 15-16 season, we almost win the league, but we crumbled.
Yeah,
We
yeah, we
allowed
did.
Leicester City to win the league, isn't it? And then
We
that
even
season,
lost to clubs like Crystal Palace. I remember that, like 2015 to 16, we were so close to winning, but we even lost to Crystal Palace. I remember that. I got so frustrated. That's when when I was like,
we lost
I'm
to
done.
Crystal Palace, we lost to West Brom. Yes, I can remember. We
Yes,
lost one
yes.
on City. Yes, these are some disgusting results that we have been sticking about. It all goes down to the finishing attributes, isn't it? Because that season, my God, I'm telling you right now, I was hating on Oliver Giroud. Because why
I
are you
know.
missing
Oh
those
my god.
chances? Why are you missing those chances? Ozil is
I know.
making those chances for him. Ramsey is there, no? Sanchez is no making those no chances for him, but you're
Oh my
bottling
god.
it.
Yes.
You're bottling it left, right,
Yes.
and center, and then we crumbled, isn't it?
I know. Oh my god. So so during that time, from that time, it was like we had to sign a striker. Like we did not sign any striker, right? Giroud was there for like forever. I don't know, and so we got frustrated. But this year, when my friend said we have signed a striker, we have signed a world class striker. Now we are going to win this game with this season for sure. So I'm like, okay, let me see. And then, oh my god, the two games that I watched with you first were so frustrating for me, especially tonight. I know you have a different opinion, and then you try to.
I totally hear you, man. I totally hear you. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We have the right to criticize Eucharist. I'm not saying that Eucharist played well. Yes, I do favor him, but yeah, they cannot escape from criticism. Even the
Mhm,
best player doesn't go away, shun away from criticism because we
mhm,
have the right to touch him, isn't it? So yeah, Ukraine, yeah, he needs to first, yes, get used to the system of Arteta. Second thing, Arteta must employ a tactic where the player is comfortable playing with an actual nine. Even that will make Victor Ukraine be more comfortable with the system to hit the ground running. Because
mhm,
the transition period that we had an awful season. That dark edges that 2021 season.
mhm,
We were like almost we were 15 at one point. And yeah, 21, 22, the transition was there, and then by the coming of Jesus and Harvard, see, we were playing those false nine tactics.
mhm,
Now, the players have been programmed, so much programmed into our winger, especially, we have been programmed into this, false nine system. So it's literally, changing a little bit different tactics. On the other
mhm,
side, yeah, lastly, Victor Eucharist, yes, you're here in a big club. Make sure you learn yourself. Make sure
mhm,
you try, fit in with the system anyway. That's it.
mhm,
Try to get
mhm,
more engagement. I mean, surprisingly, this game he got more involvement. There's a lot of more involvement on the game. He had more. He had so many touches, to be honest. Surprisingly, compared to the
mhm,
other game, no, he had some
mhm,
touches here and there. Yeah, he needs to do better. That's it. He needs to do better. He needs to
mhm,
do
mhm.
better.
I think
Expectations are
he's
so
more
high.
of a. I think, like you pointed out, he's more of a long shot person than somebody who is like clever. Somebody who is clever like Muller or Suarez. Who is just in the right position when he gets the ball, and then nah idea dara kushadina. I think that cleverness is missing in him. That's how I feel. Otherwise, maybe he's
If we
a
don't know
long shot.
Suarez, my dear, Suarez is a different gravy. Suarez is a different human.
That's like the idea, the cleverness, the wittiness that this player possesses. He does not have it. Eucharist does not have it. I'm sorry.
No, no,
But
no,
then
no.
maybe he shows in the like
Agree with
outside of
you.
the
See,
deep
see,
box. Maybe
the difference,
he's good. He's good from like outside of the deep box or like close to the deep box. The borderline, like the final
power
third.
Power shot. Power shot. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
power shot.
uh,
Power shot is
yeah.
there.
Maybe
I
he's
mean,
good there.
finishing wise, Victor Gyokeres is good. All right, he's got a power shot. He can shoot from long distance. He's
Hmm.
comfortable in taking penalties. Okay, fine.
Hmm.
He's got the intelligence, but not as much as on that level of Suarez or Cavani.
Yeah,
Lewandowski.
Cavani is not a good player for me.
But he had his brilliant moment. He was a
Yeah, yeah,
brilliant
yeah.
player. A
We'll
brilliant
give him
player,
that. Yeah.
So, PhD or Napoli, he did well. Even at Manchester United, he did well. And
Mhm, mhm,
who was the player? Yeah, Luis Suarez, like I've told you before. Luis Suarez
mhm.
is a different beast. He can
I
dribble.
understand.
Yeah, good with the ball. He's got the pace. He's got the pace to
Uh-huh.
do it. And then Luis Suarez is a type of striker that can score from anywhere. Tight
Mhm.
angle, left, right, header, outside the box, left
Yeah,
foot, right foot.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
see,
made
this
for
is the
goal.
type of player yeah, he is made for goal. And who's the other player forward? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, 6 foot
Uh-huh,
five,
uh-huh.
4'5", but the technical ability on him is intense. He can
Yeah.
dribble.
Mhm, mhm,
This is the type of the player that we had, but the modern football, the transition has been, degrading. The quality of
mhm,
regressed a lot in modern football. That's the problem here. So Eucharist for
mhm,
me is more or less like, yeah, run behind, yeah, try to bully if possible, or and then create the
mhm,
chances for him, and then he will try to score. Shooting is there, but he's not that technically more skilled like the likes of Suarez. He's far more behind. He's far
mhm,
more behind. That's the
mhm.
that's the thing. But again, this is modern football at the end of the day.
At least he's better than Welbeck. We can say that.
Yeah, 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 obviously, obviously.
Yeah, but yeah, let's see. I mean, this is only his fifth game ever since the season started, I believe. So let's see how he improves. And I don't wish to be too critical or so, but tonight I kind of miss. Uh, I don't know the feeling of like seeing somebody like Muller or Suarez, like the number of chances that was giving to him, and then he just missing it up. Like what the fuck, right? What are you doing, bro?
Yeah,
That was what I felt. And then looking at Easy, I mean, Easy was good. Like he had a good game, but then it kind of make me miss it Ozil as well. Like in the number 10 position where Ozil used to make wonderful. I mean, he was a wonderful playmaker, right, Mesut Ozil? So okay, Easy is good, but it kind of make me miss because Arsenal had good players, right? You have the likes of Thierry
but,
Henry as well.
but the difference
And
with
then,
Ozil is,
yeah, when I look at Rice, I'm like, I miss Koscielny.
yeah, Koscielny is center back, isn't it, my dear? Yes, Koscielny is center back. Rice is a CDM.
Yeah, but then it just
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Koscielny is a center back.
okay, not Koscielny then. Maybe Chamberlain, Oxford Chamberlain. Was he playing that role?
No, 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 no. Chamberlain was a more or less like a winger hash attacking midfielder. I think you're getting me more confused. You're confusing me a lot.
I think
I
I'm
think
confused as well.
we can compare Declan Rice with the likes of Thomas Partey, for example. Yes, a little bit
Who who
similar
who
profile, different type of player. Thomas Partey,
who?
Thomas Partey, Partey,
Maybe they played
Thomas
when
Partey.
I'm not aware. I think I don't know
Last
him.
year he was there, and then he left as a free agent. Thomas Partey from Ghana. He was playing for Atletico
Oh,
Madrid
so
previously.
what season what was he playing? I don't remember him.
Last
2017,
season.
18, 19, like that? Oh, I was not, yeah, I was not involved. Like I said, I just
Yeah,
rejoined.
2020, 2020
Mm,
World Cup, 2020, and then second this is last year, and then he left on.
oh, yeah. I was not following actually. Nina, I think I followed
Such a point, yeah.
2016 was my last. After that,
Okay, okay, that's a long game. That's a
yeah,
long
that's a
game. Yeah.
long time ago.
That's a long gap. So yeah, I think for me, I think see the Ozil style of play is different from Eze. See, Ozil is the type of player that is creative. He was like he had that magic in him. He's like a masterio. He's like an
Mm-hmm,
orchestra. But the,
mm-hmm,
the, the problem with Ozil was he was a little bit lazy. He was lacking of a lot, and that was the problem. And
mm-hmm,
then again, the problem I had with Ozil was he does not shoot. He does not shoot. AZ is more or less like a little bit aggressive type of player compared to Ozil. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh,
The difference. Like AZ
uh-huh,
likes to
uh-huh,
try with the ball. He's aggressive, and then he likes to
mm-hmm,
shoot. AZ does not hesitate to shoot. He shoots. That's the
mm-hmm.
only difference. But on the passing, dribbling, the vision, the technical ability, yes, Ozil far more ahead
Yeah,
than
he
Eze.
was,
But
yeah,
the physicality, the ruthlessness, having the ego to shoot, and the pace, I think it's Eze. That's the difference for me. If you
hmm.
look into the
I agree, I
scenario,
agree, I agree with you. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
yeah.
That I agree. I mean, Ozil was a playmaker. He created chances, but he was more into assisting. And
Yes, yes,
he did not
exactly.
score. So we were frustrated. I remember that as well.
And then don't
You
forget
miss
the
us.
brilliant Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey was brilliant for us too. Aaron Ramsey was also
Yes,
one of
yes,
the
indeed, right?
that had magic on him. Yes, box to
Mm,
box. Who works hard with the ball. He was creative, and then he was more or less like he's not an out to out number 10, all right, but he had that the aura in him. He pops up when needed
mm-hmm,
outside the
mm-hmm.
box. Good right foot. He
Yes,
used to
yes.
score goals for us, isn't it? And he will even
Mm-hmm,
create chance. He will run inside the
mm-hmm,
box. This is the type
mm-hmm,
of combo, but we didn't have the like of Declan Rice or Thomas Partey when we had the likes of Chamberlain and Ozil and the likes of Ramsey was playing with us. So
mm-hmm,
we never had that perfect spot, isn't it? So after a long period, and then we
mm-hmm,
never had a spot. We had Aubameyang and Lacazette who was scoring goals for us, but we didn't have that proper defense. Now it
mm-hmm,
went on, Arteta came around, now slowly squad came around, and then we had a proper defense, and midfield was there, but all we lacked was we didn't have a proper striker. It took us
mm-hmm.
under Arteta. And then yes,
I see.
this is the first time we had a proper squad. Like it or not, we had a proper squad. The squad is
Okay,
there.
okay. Mm-hmm.
But now, what Arteta needs to do is to not do any stupid, to not use any stupid tactics.
Mm.
Do not play like do not play Merino in midfield and attacking mid.
I know you have
This
a
is
problem
not.
with this.
Do not. No, it's awful to watch. You watch the game against Liverpool. You watch the game against yeah, even against what Bilbao. You watch the game
Hmm.
against City. It was awful, isn't it? It was
Mm-hmm,
so bad.
mm-hmm.
One thing,
I know.
okay, fine. I don't mind even if you're slow as a midfielder. But again, even if you're slow, at
Hmm.
least have that composure, then have that technique, have a very good range of passing. Do not lose the ball. But again, what
Hmm.
does he do? He opposite to that. He loses the ball. His passing is
Hmm.
not that good, not average at best, and he's
Hmm.
clumsy. And then what does he
Hmm.
does? When moment he loses the ball, the opponent in the center of the field, in the midfield, runs in our midfield comfortably when Merino plays. That has been the problem with us. That's why I
Hmm.
talk about Merino being a squad player. No more or less
Hmm.
like a squad player, no? He can come from the bench and then boom, out of nowhere he can pop up with a goal out of nowhere. That is Merino,
Hmm.
but not a starter. That is the problem
Hmm.
with Merino. Look at Jorginho, he
Hmm.
was slow. We can talk about Jorginho is weak and slow, but again, Jorginho had the brain. His passing was
Hmm.
good, his vision was good, composed,
Hmm.
keep on thinking with the ball. Merino is not like that. Exactly. That has been the issue here, isn't it? So yeah. I mean the
Okay,
squad
so
we have a squad right now. Yeah.
what what is your dream squad for Arsenal at the moment?
Like you mean
Like
the
with the
whole
squad that you have right now, how would you who is your starting 11?
at the moment, say I would prefer the big line is the same, right? Timber. I would prefer Skelly to be honest, but again, we bought Calafari for 45 M's. That's the money we have paid. We have to start him
And
anyways.
he's good. He's good. Mm.
It's okay, but he needs to improve that defensively. At times he allows the opposition to come too close, and then he gets caught up. But again,
Mm.
Saliba and Gabriel, that's the back line with Raya. Okay, Rice and Zubimendi, fine. We have paid the money for it, so they will start.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I think Odegaard has been kind of brilliant, but again, I think I would prefer AZ at 10, all right?
Mhm.
Gyökeres up top. Okay, Saka will start. See,
Mhm.
this is the sticky situation here. I would play AZ there and Ethan Manier at 10, but again, Ethan Manier needs to grow a little bit more, a little bit, he's a little bit young at times, make this a decisive and stupid decision at times. He's
Mhm.
been a little bit low, but I think I would prefer AZ at 10, but I would like another left winger to play on that
Mm.
side. Martin not start? No, they should not
No.
start. More or
Mm.
less like eventually. The best for me is in January get a left winger. I'm talking about
Mm.
the left wing, even be Semenyo or we're talking about yes, technically gifted player like Parkola too. It's not a bad player. Keenan Yildiz, for example, from Juventus. Yildiz, quality player, left wing.
Mm.
This is the type of
Mm.
player that I would prefer. Or Kvaratskhelia, that Georgian, that long name, that got
Mm.
the guy from PSG, Kvaratskhelia. I don't know how you pronounce the name. It was so long. But these are the type of left winger that I prefer as a starter.
Mm.
And then
Mm.
yeah, drop out Martinelli, you can come from the bench. So yeah, I
Mm.
think that's my dream. That's my dream 11, except for the left
Mm.
wing. Because I don't want Easy playing on that wing. No, playing best at 10.
I want him on number 10. Me too. I want him on 10 role. He's good
Or
there.
or I could go like this. I would bench one between Zubimendi and Rice, right? I
Mm.
can I can start Rice or Zubimendi because we can see Rice as an anchorman, physical and then like a destroyer. Zubimendi is more like a cool, calm, like controlling the tempo, like a
Yeah.
controller. We can
Uh-huh.
switch on if needed. Play Odegaard and Eze. Two
Mm.
attacking mid together. I know it's kind of
Mm.
risky, but again, it's worth it if it creates more creativity on the field, and then if we create more chances and score goals and try to kill the game, I'm okay with it. Because we can see the
Mm.
game of it defends a lot, it presses a lot. It's literally playing like a CM, like a deep line
Mm.
playmaker. So yeah, we can play Rice. Yes, we cannot start as a Zubimendi because we don't have that physicality. We need a physical player. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Declan Rice, Odegaard can
Rice
come
is
and then just link up and then play as in attacking midfield. And then this is the
Mhm.
midfield that I would prefer. Attacking,
Mhm.
attacking.
Mhm. Mhm. Actually, for me personally, I am yet to become read the players well because this is like my fifth game, and I don't know much about the players at the moment. So I'm just learning. Like in the 5 games that I've seen, uh, Rice was bore for me in the past 3 games, but then tonight he stepped up.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
I was like a little bit
yes.
happy with him. And then Easy, he has always impressed me. I think he was. This is his second game, right? Second or third game, because he came once in the last minute, last towards the last minute.
This is his fourth game actually. Fourth game. He came off the bench against Liverpool. He played as a starter against Nottingham Forest. He came off the bench against City. And this is his
He started
second appearance as a starter. So yeah,
as a
especially
starter,
in
right?
yes.
Yeah. No, he was impressive, but I believe that I think it was Manchester against Manchester City. He was playing on the wing, right? And then only by the last minute or so, he was playing the number 10 role after some substitution. After that, we
But
scored the
I
goal.
think they were switching best in there because remember there was Noni Matuike and Merino, and then Ardila took off Noni Matuike and Merino, and then brought in Eze and
Saka.
Eze and Saka. So it's more or
Yeah.
less like Trossard and Eze were switching best. At times Trossard will be playing centrally,
Mm.
Eze was stretching to the left, they were switching place. But we could see the
Mm.
difference. We were attacking, isn't it?
Yeah, Easy's game was
The
awesome.
game was totally changed during the time. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was interesting.
I
We
noticed that.
could have
I
won the
think that's
game.
how
We
I.
could have won the game. We
Yeah,
could
when
have
I
won
saw
the.
tonight. Yeah, I think tonight when he played the number 10 role, I was like, okay, this is where Izzy fits the best, right? Izzy and Saka had a good chemistry as well. That's how I feel. Reminds me of Ozil and Sanchez kind of thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Because at
The
the end of the
chemistry
day,
they
you
got in the
remember this is the chemistry that we're talking about, But as an attacking midfielder, you don't always have to stick with another position like Odegaard and Saka. Okay, good partnership. Odegaard,
Hmm.
Saka, and Benoit were there. But again, when players are changed, when certain players comes in and fill the role, when you were
Hmm.
doing this rotation here and there, make sure you're comfortable with all the players. And then,
Hmm.
drift more to the left too, And attacking midfielders should not be always one-sided.
Hmm.
You move around. You can go to the right. You can go centrally. You can occupy the central space. You can go to the left. That's how
Hmm.
a midfielder do it. The likes of David Silva used to do it. The likes of Ozil used to even run around. The likes of Kevin De Bruyne, for example, he covers
Hmm.
the central area. He can go to the left. He can go to the right. And even
Hmm.
look at his attacking, passing to the final third. He can
Hmm.
swing to the right. He can swing to the left. All guns
Yeah.
blazing. That's what
Hmm.
I want from a filter to do it. Not you
Hmm.
don't have to be always one-sided. You don't always have to rely on the right side.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
the
think
that's it.
yeah, when you stick to one role, people can mark you easily. That's what the Newcastle's were doing tonight as well. Especially there was this one point where 8 of them were already, like you said, parking the bus. So there were 8 of them
Yeah,
finding it very difficult to move. I noticed that. And then
it's
I think Saka or Easy was like already occupied by 4 players. There was that one moment. So yeah, we like you say, we should have flexibility. I agree.
yes.
I don't
Okay. So
know.
yeah.
Liverpool is a strong team, although I don't think we are going to win this season. But again, there's
Uh,
also some hope if Liverpool continues to mess up like they did last night.
Hey, we have to hope and pray, isn't it? Yeah, because Liverpool,
Yeah.
the moment they, hit the ground running, especially with Isak coming on, they have got like Tiki, and then if we don't have to sleep on words. He's having a
Hmm.
poor season. The moment words hit the ground running, and then he's
We're
getting more
done.
engaged on the third. Liverpool is going to look dangerous, and they have still
I
got the likes of
know.
Salah. Iktiki is there. Who's going to score goals? Gravenberg is on his form of his life. The midfield is
Mm.
strong, and
And then
then they have the likes of
who is the guy who scored against us, Slabuski or something like that?
Dominic Szoboszlai. He's from Hungary. Yes, he was playing for Salzburg and Leipzig, and then he joined Liverpool. A very good
Mm.
player, to be honest. Yes, an attacking midfielder, more or less like an
Mm-hmm.
industrial midfielder. You've got legs to run. He was playing as a
Mm-hmm.
right back. He's an attacking midfielder, but played as a right back, and then had a very very comfortable game because we were not
Mm.
penetrating enough on that infield game, isn't it? It all comes
Mm-hmm.
down to our mistake.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
That's the thing. So yeah, I think. We will try to wrap this up very, very soon. It's also getting late, but yeah, before
Yeah, yeah.
wrapping this up, let's go with the player rating, right? Quick player rating. All right, let's start with a goalkeeper. What is your rating here for Raya, by the way, out of 10?
Maybe like 7.
7. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, the goal, I think it is not even his fault, isn't it? Some people used to say
It's
that,
not. It's not.
he was good better,
But
but
I hate
the
it.
placement of the
It
header,
may not.
yeah.
It may not be his. Yeah, it may not be his fault, but I hate it when it comes too deep. I mean, he shouldn't be in the midfield. That's what I feel. Like that's suicide. He's always on the
Yeah, yeah.
midfield.
She was coming up to the field like 60 yards. Like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
If you're taking the pass and then reaching your teammate, then fine.
Mm,
But the moment you
mm,
lose the ball and then you're way out of the line, the players is gonna. If the players are impatient, the opponent, they're gonna launch that shot, powerful shot, and then we're
mhm,
gonna consider. Last season we considered goal twice like that, playing off
mhm.
out of position. Yeah, man, I think he needs to stop doing that. It gives me heart attack to be honest. But yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't like him for that.
I think yeah, I think 7 is a fair point for him. Like given the fact that he's commanding on the box is good. I mean when needed he's controlling. He likes to catch the ball. Yeah, even on on the set pieces. I mean he's a strong
Mhm,
hand. He
mm,
used to collect the ball very well. I think 7 is fair enough to be honest. Yeah.
mhm.
Let's move on to the left back. Calafori. What's your rating on him tonight?
Calipari, I think he's good, but he had a little bit bored game today. So maybe I'll go with 7, I guess. Usually I go with him with like 8, but tonight I'll step down to 7.
Yeah, fair enough. I think not that too much creative too. The other times he used
Yeah,
to
he was
make the
bored.
passes here and there, or even shooting wise. I think it was kind of a limited, isn't it, for him to do it today. The game. Yes, 7 is also fair for him. I think I'm gonna give him 6 for me. For me, I think I
Hmm.
was very much
Sure, sure.
disappointed for him. So therefore,
Yeah,
my
fair enough.
rating is
Fair enough.
no, 7 is also fair. Yeah, fair enough. Yes,
Mm.
Timber. Yeah, let's go to the right side. Timber, what's your play rating for
Uh,
him?
he had a good game tonight. So 8, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, sounds fair enough. Sounds fair enough. I think given the fact that he was dealing with Gordon and the likes of other players, or even with Voldemort, at times he was on tight price, but he dealt well physically. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's been like a powerhouse, isn't it? With the power and pace. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
machine.
Timber was good. Mm.
Yeah, brilliant game, man. Even going forward. So yeah, I think it is. It sounds fine. Let's go with
Mm-hmm.
Mosquera. What was your thought on Mosquera tonight?
Mascara. He was somehow invisible for me.
No problem, no problem. Yeah, it's a take over here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't notice him, so to say.
Yeah, yeah, no problem, no problem. Yes, so yeah,
Yeah.
what's your rating on him?
So maybe I'll go with 7 just because I didn't notice him. I mean,
7.
you're
Oh
not
my God, I think
impactful.
you're quite generous. You're quite generous on 7, man.
I mean,
Very
if
generous.
you're invisible because you're not being impactful, right? So he kind of
But
he just lost. It was like we were playing without him. To be quite honest.
yeah, but again, like they're defenders, isn't it? Your job is to win the headers, be more physical here and there. I mean, we cannot rely on center backs to be more our center backs to come forward and make those line breaking passes, making
I
those
understand.
break line
I
passes here and
understand.
there. Yeah, I mean, I
But
get
then
your
see,
point too. Yeah,
who
yeah.
is that? Stevie or something? The person that came in the last towards the last minute. He came towards the last minute, but he made a nice tackle, right? I mean, see,
Got it,
that's how
yes.
impactful you should be in the game.
For me, I think Mosquera, I'm gonna give him 7, 5 for me. I mean, there was a couple of
Mm,
moments. I think passing was quite okay here and there, but yeah, I mean, not much impactful of the game, isn't it? And he was subbed off
mm,
early on.
mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
fine. Let's go with his partner in crime, left side center back, Gabriel.
I was frustrated with him because of that goal.
Uh-huh,
So
uh-huh.
I'll go down with 6.5.
What?
I'll go with 6.5. I was so
Oh,
mad. You have no idea.
6.5. 6.5. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I was feeling like, why are you giving me 5? I think it was kind of a harsh on it. But yeah, I think for me, I'm gonna give him a 7.
Hmm.
Kind of I would say a very average performance overall. But again, that goal was crucial for it. He had
Hmm.
an overhead jump. The jumping is good. The goal was crucial for us for the win. So yeah, for that, I'm gonna give Gabriel 7.
But he
Overall. So
balled
yeah.
out.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, he stepped up at the end of the day with a win. It was crucial for us.
Yeah, just
And
being
let's go with a six, Zubimendi.
Zubimendi 7.5, I think tonight.
7.5. I mean, fair
Hmm.
enough. I think I'm gonna go with seven. I mean, he did his job, isn't it? Not that extraordinary,
Yeah,
but I think
yeah, yeah. He was not
the pass,
awful.
yeah,
Yeah.
the interception he's making, he used to run back here and there. I mean, fair play to him. At least he's trying to do
Hmm.
something.
Hmm. Hmm.
First time parking pass in now. So yeah, I think 7.5 to 7. I think it's quite okay. Fair enough. Declan Rice, by
Hmm.
the way, what was the thought on him?
Yeah, he impressed me tonight. It may not be in his best, but I'll go with 8 with for Rice. I was very happy with him, although his corners are poor.
Okay, okay. I think the rise for me it was quite okay, given the fact that he was physical enough. I think he was
Yeah,
pressing
yeah,
back on
yeah.
the last minute, was running back
Mhm.
here and there. And then the cross to Merino was good, by the way.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
goal, that crossing was good. Beating the first
yeah,
man.
yeah.
But the corner was very poor from him and Saka, by the
Ah,
way.
one of
It
the
was
worst
very
corner
poor.
takers.
Yeah, but again, he made it up from that from the mistake. He decided to go short, isn't it? He
Yeah,
decided to
I'm
go
just being
short.
biased here right now. I can't make it up for Gabriel, but I can make it up for Rice. I'm being biased here. Yeah.
I think very biased, isn't it? Yeah. Are you looking on the faces of handsome face here and there?
No, 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 not at all. But no, Rice, I was so disappointed at him in the last 3 games, but tonight he was like, I was happy with him. So it's how he made me feel, right?
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay, fine. So I'm gonna give you the rating of 8 for him too. Yeah, what about AZ by the way? What's the time of the game for him?
AZ had a terrific game tonight. 8.5. I think I'll give him 8.5.
Yeah, fair enough. Just he couldn't, get that goal. I was eager for him to hit a goal here and there. He was
Yeah.
trying his best to do it. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna give him an 8 for him. By the way, big up to all of you that have tuned in. By the way, if you're new to it, please subscribe to it, share, and then hit the notification bell. Alright?
Where do I do that? Where do I do that? What did you say? Like,
No, no,
how do I?
I'm saying to the viewers. I'm saying to the viewers. No worries. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just saying to the viewers. Yeah, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Yeah, no worries. I'm just
okay.
yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think the 8 to 8.5. I think it's fair enough for AZ.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's go to the left wing by the Trossard. What was your thought on Trossard? What's the rating on him?
Rosard, I think I'll go with 7.
7, really? I mean,
Yeah,
he hit the
he's
post. I
bored.
think he hit the
He's
post. By the way,
bored,
the
but
shot was.
yeah, tonight he was bored, but he's not. He made some impact tonight.
Yeah, yeah, not that bad, not that bad. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7 too. Means
Hmm.
he worked hard, but there were some
Yeah.
couple of passes, some lazy passes here. And there. I don't want him to do that. At least try to make a good judgment and then have a good pass, not lazy of those passes here and there.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
7 is fair enough for him. And let's go to the right, Saka man, our star boy.
Saka, oh my god! In the first initial minutes, I just literally updated my status like Saka is literally at his best tonight, and then it just dropped.
Yeah, literally, man.
Saka, I think I'm gonna go with 7.5. I would have given him an 8.5 because I was like very impressed with him with how he started. But then as the game goes on, he just slipped back. So yeah, 7.5, I guess.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. I think you're being too generous here, man. But yeah, anyway, that's your rating. For me, man, I think he needs to step up big. He needs to step up big. I don't know why, but this season he had started a little bit slow. Given the fact
Hmm.
that, Max Tauman coming from the bench for him, Max Tauman have been showing more resilient.
Hmm.
A 15-year-old kid has been showing more resilience and more attacking, prowess than him. But yeah, I think Saka, I'm very disappointed in him, man. He needs to do better. Yeah. I'm gonna give Bukayo Saka a 6. I'm very sorry, but I mean, it's just too bad for me. I want him to
Hmm.
perform well, in order for
Hmm.
him to be the best, to be the best right winger or the winger or be the Palander, contender. He needs to, hit those numbers at the end of the day. Hit the goals, hit the assists, create chances. Overall, good player. Yeah, good thing is that he's consistent.
I love
At least he
I
tries to
love
do
the fact
something.
that I love the fact that he never loses ball.
Yeah, yes, yes.
He made
He's composed
that's
enough.
something that I
He's
appreciate about him.
Mhm. So I'm gonna give Bukayo Saka 6. I mean, he needs to do better. I demand more from Bukayo Saka at the end of the day. Given the fact that
Hmm.
he's our own son, he's our star boy. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think better.
He's our
You
captain.
first.
He's our captain.
Yeah, yeah. Captain,
Yeah.
vice captain. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
Chris. You have been complaining a lot
Oh
about you.
God!
Yeah,
Don't make
give
me
me,
do this. You
give
have
me a.
no idea how how frustrated I was. I wanted him off the off the ground. Ah, Eucharist. I didn't like him, man. Not tonight. 6.5.
But that's a fair rating, isn't it? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a six for me. Six. Just for him running around, helping defensively, winning the header in the corner when we were defending set piece. At least he did that. For that, I'm giving him
But it's
six. You know, for
unforgivable. It's unforgivable.
yeah.
Like that one run he made such a slow run. Ah,
Yeah, I
not a
think he needs.
striker. Oh, a striker
I think
won't
he
do
needs.
that.
He needs to put a nitro in it, isn't it? At least had an outburst, try to go. And
Exactly.
if the defenders have caught up on him, and then he tried to cut inside, instead of cutting inside on the first turn, I was expecting
Mm,
for him to have a shot. At least have a shot. We all know that he had a power shot on him, right foot.
mm.
Just try to head a shot on the far corner, you know? But it is what it is, man. It's one of kind of an off game, but just start of a season for him. But again, we didn't pay that huge money for him too. Yeah, I think the
Yep.
media and
Yep.
all the media are talking about like we paid like 110 million for him, but how much did we paid? 55 m's.
Yeah.
He
I
cost
think
even
6.5.
lesser than Sesko.
I'll go with
Sesko is more
6.5.
than 70 million pounds. 70 million pounds. It's literally 15 million pounds more than Victor Eucharist. Uh,
Hmm.
Ekitike is about 80 million pounds.
Hmm. Hmm.
Liverpool paid 125 million pounds for Isak. See the valuation of
Hmm.
the player. Even
Hmm.
Moldemate cost more than Victor Eucharist, by the way, 70 million pounds.
Hmm.
So that's the valuation here, isn't it? Given the fact that he has scored a lot of goals, but yeah, I think Eucharist needs a step up pick. I think I was also kind of disappointed in him. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a six. So yeah, let's go with the sub. Saliba that came in early on, played half of the game. How impressed were you? New contract been signed, remember?
Yeah. Same as the other guy. He was kind of invisible for me. Even Saliba. So I think maybe I'll go with 6.5. He was kind of invisible for me. He didn't make
Okay,
the
okay.
impact that I thought was hoping.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a six, but they didn't even put a foot wrong, isn't it? At least he kept it clean, Saliba.
Yeah.
He tried to win. That's his game, isn't it? He's cool and
Mm,
composed. So I'm gonna give him a
mm.
six. To be honest, I think it's fair result. He played half of the match.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Sure.
let's go with Martinelli.
Martinelli,
He was quite lively tonight. We
he
can we can.
was.
He was lively, yeah.
Like I think you rightly pointed out that he's a sub player. Like he changes things the moment he comes in. So I'm going to go with 7.5. I think I'll go with
So
7.5.
okay, fair enough, fair enough. And I'm gonna give him with a six. Not enough game time. Not enough minutes. But six
Yeah,
in a good
he would have
six
made
in
a
a good
difference. Yeah, he
yeah,
would have
six in
made a
a good
difference. That's how I feel.
for 30 minutes, isn't it? Merino, the guy that helped us come back to the game.
The scorer.
Yeah, corner from the back, yeah.
Yeah, he had a fine game. 7, I guess. 7.
Seven, yeah, it's fair enough, man. Yeah, fair enough point for him. I think beside from the goal, he didn't do that spectacular thing, isn't it? Just run around here and there, but the goal was crucial. I totally agree with you. For that, I think seven is reasonable for him. I think if
Mm-hmm.
not, if not for that goal, I could have given him five to be honest. But for that goal, I think
Yeah, for the
for
goal.
that
Yeah.
goal, he was crucial, good header.
I
So
don't
I'm gonna keep.
I don't think anyone played poorly tonight. It's just that there were some frustration we were frustrated at some moments. That's how I feel. Otherwise, all of them did a decent job.
Yeah, yeah, and then we just wanted more from our team, isn't it? To go up to our
Yeah, yeah,
second
exactly.
gear. We're
Yeah,
like, we're not even trying, we're not going to the second gear. Yeah, I'm
hmm
gonna give him
hmm
a seven too. And yeah,
hmm
let's go with
I mean,
for
see, none
him.
of us are going down till 4 or 3 or so, right? Like the point is always like 6, 7. So
Yeah,
because we
yeah,
won,
we have kind of a situation where we could give 2, 1, 0,
yeah.
-10. We can get
Uh-huh.
frustrated sometimes.
Mhm.
What was the start that came on, man? Martin Odegaard, by the way. Yes, what was your
Odegaard
rating of
and
him?
Merino, I think I'll rate the same. Odegaard and Merino, same, 7.5. Was it 7
7
or
yeah.
7.5? Yeah.
Seven. I think I'm gonna give Odegaard a six. He came on a little bit very, very late, but again, six on a very, very good way. He came,
Yeah.
he tried to make those passes here and there, not dictating the play. I literally like the way he did. The pass he made to the Scaly was also very, very much, solid. It helped us
Mm-hmm.
win two corners for the winner.
Hmm.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
no, no. You know what? I'm gonna give him seven. Big up to the cross. I totally forgot about the cross.
Yeah, he was what? Yeah,
Yes.
he's
So I'm gonna
responsible for the second
yeah,
goal. Yeah.
Odegaard is seven. Yeah, sorry for that. I'm gonna give him a seven. That cross was good. Beat the first man. That's what I want
Mm-hmm.
our players to do. I think Odegaard should take more of the corners, man. It's about time
Mm-hmm.
he needs to step up and take those corner on the left side, on the right side, by the way, left foot.
Mm-hmm.
Cleared it inside. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
give him a seven for it. And then Skilly, not much game time to be honest. He played for roughly 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. But he made an impact when he did a tackle. Like I was happy with the tackle, so I think I'll go with 7 because he made an impact, although he was not visible much, and then very short play.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. But I think seven is a little bit too much for me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give him a six.
Mm-hmm.
For me, alright. So
Mm-hmm.
I
I
mean,
think I'm
yeah. So yeah,
happy because I'm just happy because we won, so I'm not really angry at anyone. Just Eucharist frustrated me at that point.
yeah. I mean, see, I think for me, what I want from you, Chris, is you might play poorly, but again, score a goal. That's it. Every
Score the
match.
goal. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
score
it.
a
But then
goal. Yeah, yeah.
he
Tap
missed
in.
three chances, three open chances. I'm not going to forgive him for that. Like, I'm sorry, but no, I'm not going to forgive you for that. Like, your
Yeah.
teammates trusted you, bust the ball to you, and then you just messed it up. Like, no, that's not how it happens. So I think that's all right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the
probably.
penalty was harsh. I mean, for me, I think it was a pen for me. What was the thought on the penalty? I think it was a penalty for me, man. Because if not for Pope's not leg touch on Eucharist is cutting inside comfortably, and he's
I
scoring the goal from there.
But people are debating about it. I have no opinion over it. I'm not an expert. The VAR said no, so what to do?
I think for me, it was a pen for me, man. It was penalty for me. It was clearly penalty
Yeah.
for me. Like it or not, Eucharist took the ball and then slided the ball on the first touch, and then on the collision, Pop did the
Mm-hmm.
tackle on him and scored. It's a penalty for me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or
But,
if not for that tackle, Eucharist was cutting inside, free, boom, he's scoring from there.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He could have scored, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
then
anyway,
again, that also shows. No, no, no. Yeah, we can say that, but I don't know the way he took the ball from there and then just went. That's not smart. Yeah, that's not what a clever striker would do because he had so
yeah,
many open chances.
I totally agree with you. I know your
So
frustration. Yeah, I know your frustration.
yeah, I think we've rated all, I believe. But I
Yeah, yeah,
don't
we're
I don't
better
agree with you on Saka, yeah. I actually thought that he had a terrific game, especially in the first half.
I don't
He had
know.
a
I don't know. For me, I mean, he had an okay game. Yes, I mean, I'm not saying that he had an awful game, but I think, see, as a star boy, we're talking about him as a star boy. The expectations are too high, and I just expect a lot of him to do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I just don't want to give out the
I
ball
get
like
you. I
that.
get you. Uh-huh. I
Yeah,
get you.
it's all a bit,
But
by the way. It's just my take here. Yes, I hear you. Yes,
uh-huh,
it's
uh-huh.
just my take.
It's okay. Yeah,
So
I think
yeah,
it was wonderful talking to you.
oh,
Hopefully
yeah.
we do it next week as well. I think we have Burnley. Whom are we playing? I didn't check.
I'm very much confused. I'm not much updated right now, but I think so many games are coming up. I think we have got a lot of games coming up. That's for sure. I think we have got. I think we're gonna go away to. I think is it home game or away? I don't know. I can't remember, but I think there's UCL game. I think it's Burnley maybe. Even Palace is also coming up if I'm not mistaken. So yes, Palace is not gonna be easy too on the other fixture. So yeah, I
Mm-hmm,
think
mm-hmm,
I'll try to do about. I used to do about preview too. Preview about starting lineups here and there. But I will let you know in the group or other
mm-hmm.
communication platforms.
Okay, so you're talking something about subscription. Can you let me know as well so that I can keep myself updated as well?
Subscription is what you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Boom, that's it. If you
Okay,
hit the
so what's
notification
the
bell,
name of your channel? You're talking about YouTube?
Yes, YouTube. Subscribe to my
Okay, so
channel.
what's the name of your channel? Because I'm not in YouTube right now. I'm in StreamYard.
StreamYard, it's connected to the YouTube, by the way.
Okay, okay,
I'm using StreamYard. StreamYard is a, this is an app. This is a site where you can connect with any social media. It can connect with Twitter. It can connect with Facebook, Instagram.
okay. Okay,
Yes,
so
it can
you've been
connect with
streaming this
Instagram.
on YouTube all along.
Yes, it's going to YouTube, by the way. Yes, it's directly going to YouTube.
Oh, I did
You're
not know
talking to
that. Oh my
me.
god.
Yes,
I did
yes,
not know
yes,
that.
yes. Welcome to YouTube community, man.
Okay, so what's your YouTube channel then? Oh my god.
See, the name is here. The name is here, by the way. Here, Nagagunner is here. Yes.
Nagagunner. Okay, okay,
Right.
okay. I
But
did
it's
not
my
know
YouTube
that.
channel.
Oh my god. I was
And then,
I thought like this whole time it's just the two of us who were talking.
no, 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 no. Anyway, before we go on, yes, as usual, big up to all of you that tune in. Yeah, thank you so much. That's like usual. What's your thought on the game? Please let me know down in the comment section below. All right, and then yes, if you're new to it, please subscribe and then share. Help me grow this community, and then just comment down below. Help me grow with this algorithm. All right. So yeah, big up to all of you. God bless you all. All right. See you next stream. All right. I'll update you later on. All right. The youth vlogs, by the way. Yeah. Shout out to all of you. And then we are out of here.
All right then.